Let's see if we can see. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Sorry, y'all. We had this video playing on every device. Can y'all hear? Or do we need to grab our microphone? Let us know if y'all can hear us, or hey fam, or if we need to grab our microphone.
They can hear us.
Is it really good? Like really good? It's like super clear like it was last time. Because if not, I can grab the microphone. Okay. All right. Hey. Whew. I know, right? We late, but hopefully more people tune in as we keep going. And of course, like last time, we'll leave this playing. But how you been? Loud and clear. Okay then. How y'all been? How y'all been since last time? Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so this time we will be talking about
things that surprised us in Mexico.
No, like for real, things that surprised us, things that we had to get adjusted to since we've been here. I think this is a really good video because I wish I would have known some of these things, and just based on like the groups that we in, other people have said like they wish they would have known this instead of like experiencing it firsthand. She's like, "Let's go." We're doing good. We're doing good. We have to get the kids quiet.
Hopefully.
Let me pull up my list.
Sure.
Is everything?
Give us one moment.
Okay. No, we ready. So, okay. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is something that I experienced, but Terrell haven't experienced because he don't really shop that much. I do. Moving on March 1st. Okay. Can't wait. That's gonna be here soon. I hope you packed up and ready to go. I wish my kids stopped talking. Me too. Oh, okay. Somebody already crying. I blame you, but no. Okay, my bad. So the first one we're gonna talk about is when we first moved here. I brought personally no dress-up clothes. I'm talking about straight workout gear, the beach flip-flops, nothing nice for real. Maybe like one thing, maybe one or two.
Because we had to bring a lot of other like items from home, and also because how hot people say it is and how close we are to a beach. I thought it was like a beach town.
Yeah,
like how they dress at the beach with shorts and sandals and
just chill.
Yeah.
People dress up everywhere to go to Walmart, Costco, even down in like the markets and stuff. Like not like super dressed up, but definitely nicer than like how I was dressing. So that was like a real shock. So if you are coming here, make sure that you bring cute clothes. Bring like when you go to dinner, you gonna want to dress up. You gonna want to get cute. Bring heels, dress shoes.
Pants. Like dudes, really wear shorts. I thought they would be wearing a lot of shorts because of how hot it is during a certain portion of the year, but they wear pants.
Yeah.
So I had to get me a pair of pants after I got here.
Yeah. So when we went back, what was it? I don't know, like September when we went back to the US. Like I left so much stuff back. I was like, okay, like let me step it up. Let me order some stuff. I was ordering so much stuff and just so I came back, ready. I was ready. I said, okay, I'm gonna take you serious now.
Yeah. So that's definitely one thing that surprised us.
Don't dress up. That's true. It's true.
I think that's the way to. It's like the people that have the cameras looking around whenever
it's a way to tell.
I mean, you got on shorts and sandals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not from here.
Yeah, like today I had on this like sweatshirt thing, and hey Demar, I had on this sweatshirt thing, and I feel like people like look at me like, oh, okay, yeah, like she lived here.
Yeah, I'm talking about my little incident. Yeah,
whatever. We're not gonna talk about that. But anyway, so I just feel like whenever I wear long pants and it's hot and stuff, I feel like people don't really pay me as much attention. I blend in a little bit more. This will want to tell a story.
No, I ain't
anyway, so the next thing would be this. I was saying I've experienced. We haven't really experienced because
I don't really go to the stores. It's so easy to get stuff delivered to you.
Yeah,
you really don't have to leave the house ever, to be honest.
Well, but yeah. So here I don't really shop as much, and I noticed it more in like the clothing stores or like the malls and stuff. Most stores actually have like a security person versus, in the US, like staff be acting like security. So I've had people like follow me around, and I noticed people in the groups and say, hey, I don't know if it's weird if I was being targeted, but I was followed in the store. But y'all, they just want to be there for like customer service. So instead of like when you need something, instead of being like, oh, I gotta go find this or find a person, they right there. You turn around, literally, like for sometimes you'll turn around, you be like, ah, and they'll be like, you be like, oh, like, do you have this in whatever color? In Spanish, of course. Sometimes I speak English, but do you have this in this size or in the back or whatever? So it's actually Rappy is a journal for real. But so it's to me it's really nice because I'm like, okay, whenever I do need something, I got somebody right there. But also sometimes you just want to vibe out and you don't want to be bothered, and it can get kind of annoying. Yeah. But
and also, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, just so you know, you are not being targeted if it happens to you. I wasn't targeted, but like in Costco, in Chedraui, when I carry like my big old beach bag or my big purse, I know security follow me around. The thing is, they don't try to hide it or anything. They like plain as day. You go to one aisle, they're gonna be right there looking. Like if I go to another aisle, they're not even trying. Some people act like they trying to fix something. They just staring like you ain't put nothing in that bag, and I don't feel offended. I'm like, okay, protect yourself, and at least it's a real security person. It's not like a store person trying to.
And they be having on boots.
Yeah, they be ready. They be ready.
Yeah, they be ready.
Like, I dare you to put something in there first.
Top flight. But just coming from the States, now that's one thing that can trigger you because in the States, whenever it happens, it has like another connotation to it. So just being aware. Lisa?
He's trying to show off his niche. But anyways, what's the next thing on there?
Another thing that's real different from the States that can also trigger you is whenever the popo, whenever 5, whenever they turn on the lights, whenever the police turn on the lights, it's like, oh man, it's time to be nervous, and it's time to put your seatbelt on, turn the music down, tell the kids that hey, turn around. But here, police they ride around all the time with the lights on, which is something that takes a little bit of time to get used to because whenever you see the lights behind you, it's kind of
it's like if you're doing something else, so you got your music on, and then you see them lights, you just automatically be like, oh, like what we do, and that happened a couple of times when we were like driving like in the zone, and somebody would roll up real fast, and we like, oh shoot, and we'll like turn, like get over, and they just go around us. We like, thank God. I'm like, look, I don't have time, but. It's literally, I know, right? It's literally like something that you have to get used to. And then another thing is that they be having guns.
Yeah, so they have trucks, and it's like they ride on the top with the gun with the weapons or the guns mounted. So
yeah,
that's something that can kind of scare you a little bit too if you're not used to that. Like, oh man, do we need to leave them all?
I know, right? Yeah. When they go to do like the ATM exchanges, getting the money out, they have like 3 or 4 people set up with guns, like guarding the ATM. Like we wish y'all would. That's the the vibe I get. Like, we wish you would like run up if you want to. So
they have like a real
it's like I dare you type thing. What you about to say?
Not aggressive posture, but like a real prepared posture. Like,
they had that stance like
we ready.
We ready. But it's just that was very like new to me. Like the first time, like he said, we saw that at the mall. He ready to say something.
Oh yeah.
The first time we saw that at the mall, I was like, do I need to leave? Like, what's going on? Cause it's heavy over here. But I mean, as we learn, like it's just a thing here.
Yeah. I was gonna say another thing too that might trigger you is over here the car seat laws. Like we have little ones that should, like in the States, they should be in the car seat. But over here, that's not the case. Maybe. I hope it's not the case.
I was about to say, I don't know, y'all. We ain't gonna say that. Maybe.
But they don't really trip on you like that.
Yeah.
Like, kids always riding in the cars without being in the seatbelt.
Yeah, like.
But verify that.
But I will say, we'll be like driving behind somebody, it's a little kid, like turning around in the back, like, hey, he just standing up, waving or bouncing in the seat, or parents holding their babies and stuff. So I don't know, what the real law is. So we ain't gonna say that, but we just know it seemed a little flex.
And another thing that you run into a lot, we talked about this in the last live, was just checkpoints. So like actual checkpoints beside the road where it's like, I guess you can compare it to like going onto a military base.
I'm so used to my kids being in car seats. Oh yeah, you can bring your car seat though. How many car seats do you have, or how many kids do you have in car seats? You can still like fly with your car seat. They'll check it for free. Most airlines. We forgot.
We left our car seat in over a year ago now. So
but by the time we realized that we left it, we paid $50 to go to our hotel from the airport. We was like, we ain't going back for that. I'm gonna make sure if you spamming us, you're gonna get blocked. But 3-year-old and 4-month-old. You definitely gonna need it for your 4-month-old for sure. But they do have the if you look on Amazon
for a 4-month-old,
yeah.
I mean the net is gonna be
it's an actual approved
for the net
seatbelt thing. It's like a clamp thing you can use like in the car. Like you can, I don't know, just look on Amazon for like the carrier seatbelt thing. But I know that like some people do use that, and apparently like it's approved. But you can definitely bring your car seats. Don't even worry about it.
It may be a lot to travel with, but
but
and it's hard to find a car seat here.
It's not hard.
Well, when she goes to the store,
it's just expensive. No, I told you it's expensive. Like you can find one. It's just ridiculous if you want to buy it again.
Okay.
So and your 3-year-old, put them in a booster seat. That's what we do with our 3-year-old. He in a booster seat.
Oh yeah, we got a little booster seat.
Yeah, and that was like $15.
Yeah, we got that from
Walmart. No, Soriano. Yeah.
If I pronounce anything, don't take you better Google what I'm saying because I can't pronounce stuff in Spanish.
What's the next thing?
Types of foods not available.
Oh my God. I can't hear anymore. You can't hear?
Oh, okay,
can you hear us now?
We'll get the mic.
I can hear you. Okay. Could you ever not hear us?
Did we ever go out? Queen one?
African Queen?
Oh,
okay, they can hear us now.
All right, we back.
Okay. Hopefully y'all heard everything we said. That makes sense because that jumped down.
Did we go out?
I think so. But okay, so the next thing, y'all have any questions about that so far? The next thing is the type of foods not available. Ugh. I like catfish. I just want to start with that. Ain't no catfish. Okay. It's no catfish. That breaks my soul. You ain't really grow up on catfish. So for me, it's like, but when I went to Guatemala, I saw catfish and I really wanted to bring some back, but I also didn't want to go to jail. So yeah. What's another food?
Another food you can't get on. A lot of it, so when we first got here, a lot of things we couldn't find were seasonings, but you found the plug on that, right? good on seasons to get your food close enough.
But I have to go to like 4 or 5 different places to get like the seasonings that I want to use.
Yeah.
Grits.
Grits. Somebody.
If you like grits.
My man told me that you can get grits over here. I need to get more information.
Polenta. So
true.
People be buying.
You know who you are too. He's from up north, so he might not even know what grits are.
Polenta. People say, "Oh yeah, they do have grits." It's polenta. Polenta is not grits. I just want to say because we used to make polenta in the U.S. and we make grits, and no, that's not the same thing. So grits, catfish, buttermilk. If you like to bake, buttermilk is like non-existent. I don't know why.
What's the substitute that you use though? She found a way to do it somehow.
I mix. It's not necessarily buttermilk, but it's just milk, and you mix milk and white vinegar together, and you're supposed to let it sit. But that's not buttermilk. But it does. It works okay. I can still tell the difference. Like I tried to make biscuits, and I don't think that really something. I can't remember what was wrong with the biscuits. I think the texture was off. They didn't like get fluffy, but that could have been due to something else. I don't know.
Another thing too, like Jiffy cornbread and things like that.
Well, I've seen Jiffy, but
I don't go to the store, so
as y'all can see,
I'm just going off of what I heard.
But cornmeal. So
cornmeal, that's what I meant.
The cornmeal.
But we found a substitution.
Well, they had corn. Well, they had. I think it was only for the holidays. So I went back to buy more, and I didn't see any. But they had the actual cornbread mix. But actual cornmeal. No, it's so many types of cornmeal. I wonder if I have a picture. I have to show it one day, but I bought some cornmeal. I don't know what type of it was
sand.
I don't know what it was. Oh yeah, collard greens.
You know, you said actually that's but before she says what she may know, there's actually a replacement for what is it called? Chard.
Okay, but wait. Okay. Let's back up. Let's back up. So somebody said there are collard greens, which I'm going tomorrow to go see. Okay.
I'll be right back.
I'm going tomorrow to see if this is true or not.
We'll let you know.
Yeah, so we'll let y'all know if they got collard greens or not. See, we found the plugs. If they are, I'm buying them all. But I use chard during Thanksgiving. And it was a good replacement, like really good. It was just like I know I overcooked it, but other than that, it tasted good. But I will let y'all know about the collard greens because I really want real greens. What else? The milk. So there's different type of milk here. Off topic. Yeah. Go ahead. We'll answer it. But the milk don't taste the same. The only place I'm able to get milk that tastes like what we used to is at Costco, which of course is Costco. But other than that, the milk is like it's a little bit sweeter. I don't know how to describe it, but the kids don't really like it that much. I'm not a big milk drinker, but they don't really like it. So now I buy all the milk at Costco. What else? Oh, the price of chicken. Terrell made this statement one day. He was like, chicken is undervalued. And I agree because I got like how many pounds was it? Like 10-pound pack of chicken wings, alitas, for like $10. I think it was like $10. So that's like $1 a pound. Oh, it's 170.
That's what I saw on the label.
Oh, so it was less. So like $8. But yeah, so the chicken, everywhere we go, like we love chicken, and we order chicken at restaurants, and it'd be like
they undervalue the chicken here,
90 pesos, which is like $4. And I'm not mad at it because we like chicken, but still, it's just interesting to see when you used to like chicken wings and boneless chicken being super expensive to it being like like cut in half, like the price.
You want to answer the question now? Later?
Yeah, I can answer it now. Is it an easy process to get permanent residency? Well, we don't have permanent residency. We have temporary residency. And it depends on how you do it. So there's one way with the temporary residency where you can just overstay your 90-day visa, which let me back up to say I don't know if this program is still in place, but I know it was in place for a while. But you can overstay your how many days you get when you first come over here?
180.
Oh yeah, 180-day visa, and then go apply and get paid. Of course, you have to pay. You have to pay for overstaying, pay for the 4 years of temporary residency, but you literally get your residency in half 4 years. That's not the
That's not the route we took. We went the traditional route where we didn't overstay our visa. We went back to Atlanta and went through the consulate in Atlanta and did it. But it's easy as long as you meet all the requirements. So
get your stuff together, get your paperwork together. That's the biggest thing is making sure you have your paperwork together because we actually, I figured out how to make the appointments. Everything was in Spanish, but I read Spanish pretty good. But I figured out how to make the appointment online, got us the appointment. We flew back. The process, the lady was super nice, super helpful because actually we were missing something.
And I was sweating. It was hot too. I was sweating running back and forth to what's the office
Depot, yes, somewhere. Mr. Printed off. Yeah, we forgot something. We just knew it was over, and she was like, "Okay, as long as we get back here, at this time, we can do it."
So they're real accommodating
in Atlanta.
Yeah, we can only speak about Atlanta. That's what we
every consulate is different. They have different requirements, different everything.
And we went there because we heard about how accommodating or how easy they are to work with. That's why we went, and we can't complain.
Yeah, as long as you meet the financial requirements and have all of your paperwork showing you meet the financial requirements it's pretty much all you have to do.
As long as you follow a checklist. African Queen asked, how much do we spend a week on groceries?
Okay, let's answer this question first. Because it said, did you have to bring the kids with you? Yes, the kids have to be there. And you have to. What do we need for them? Oh, on that end,
they needed
nothing.
No, not really.
Yeah, but they do have to come, and everybody has to have their own appointment. So, for us, because with Seth, we did his on this end, but with the other two, we did them in Atlanta with us. So we needed 4 separate appointments. So you can't have an appointment for yourself and think you can take your kids with you. Like, no, it has to be an appointment in their name.
Another thing that's gonna get you too that you can prepare for is having an apostilled birth certificate.
Yeah, on this end.
Whenever you come over here, so it's better to do it while you're in the States because you can just go in and get it. But an apostilled birth certificate. Oh, you want to be playing on my beard?
I mean, you just like the whole time. But it's like instead of doing this.
That's my little style.
But the printer, you have to go back to your home area and do it. I can do it in Mexico. I don't know. I think you have to start that. I'm pretty sure you have to start that in the US. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think everything starts in the US, but call it expert. There's ways. There's always gray areas, but the normal route is to start it in the States.
I heard New Orleans is easy too. I
know Atlanta.
Yeah, New Orleans was one for sure.
And it's a smoother process. Like they're not gonna add anything to you.
Yeah, we're gonna try after our 180 days are up. Yeah. So I think that program is still going on. And to me, honestly, I don't know like what's gonna come after they're done with that program. But for now, it seems like a good catch because for us, we had to do 1 year.
Yeah.
And then this year now, dang. So last year we did it. This year, our 1 year temporary residency will expire, quote unquote, but we can just get the extension. But now we can pay for 3 years. So once we pay for our 3 years, we good. And then the 4th year, like you pretty much automatically get permanent.
So yeah.
Let's see. How much do we spend on groceries for the week? So honestly, now it's not bad at all.
I think it all depends on you. Like you
can. How much we spend?
How much did we spend?
So we spent really like nothing anymore. I'm not even frying.
Nothing.
So not nothing, but like let's just say about
for the free.
About maybe 200 USD. No, even that much.
A lot-
Probably like 100 to 150 USD on groceries, and that's because we buy a lot of stuff at Costco because it's in bulk. So like, and they have like fruits, vegetables, um, fruits, vegetables, and like
fruit, vegetables,
meat.
and dry goods.
Yeah, like meat and stuff like that we just want to buy in bulk. We go there.
But I know we talk. A lot of people here, they don't even cook. Like a lot of people just eat out all the time. So that's one option too.
Yeah, not a lot of like locals, like a lot of foreigners.
A lot of
Like,
foreigners.
I ain't gonna cook.
Man, I'm not even wasting my time to cook because
Yeah, it's buffering. I wonder if it's us. Can everybody see us? We need to pull this thing up on our thing so we can see. I don't know what you all said.
Oh, we're gonna repeat it. Make sure they don't have the TV.
Somebody else that's on here, let us know if y'all can hear us and see us before we keep talking.
Hey, Seth. You're not watching this, so you're there.
Clear to me. Okay. Is it costly to get a temporary residency? For 1 year, like the actual residency was like $200 and something, and then we had to pay some other fee that was like a little under $100, and that's per person. So yeah. So to me, for a whole year, it's not really that bad. And when we were gonna do the 4 years, well, we thought we could do 4 years, and we could only do a year, and then we had to do 3 years. But when we were gonna do 4 years, it was like 300, I think, $300 something per person. We on the highway. Oh, okay. So yeah. So we'll do a whole video about the residency process because I took a couple of video clips and different things. Oh, the next thing we're gonna talk about is the phone plan limitations. So, man, that to me, like even when we first came for like our visit just to see if we even liked Merida, we wanted to move here. We had no, who do we have? Verizon. And I think they were giving us, I forgot how many gigs. Like we had a gig restriction per day. It was like 1 gig or I don't know, or maybe it was a month. I don't know. All I know is it was crazy because after that was done, like I could not do anything. I could not order an Uber. I couldn't do anything, which was I didn't like that. So we ended up switching to T-Mobile because T-Mobile said like, hey, you can use your phone in Mexico, same plan, yada yada. They lied. We get, I forgot how many gigs we get now with T-Mobile per month. So that's just something to remember is that these times to look at my message. Okay, that's cool. Then I'll be able to actually find the numbers and stuff because right now I know like that's like ballpark, but I'm not sure. Just about like the price for the temporary residency and stuff. But yeah. So with this phone plan, just know that like you are most likely gonna have a limitation on how much data you can use like per day or per month with your phone plan. And like I said, I got in a situation where I was Ubering somewhere, and luckily I have 2 phones because if I didn't have my other phone, I would have been stuck. I couldn't order an Uber, I couldn't do anything, and then yeah, so I had to use the other phone to give this phone internet so I can get back. So just be really mindful that you have limited data, so you can't just scroll Instagram and Facebook, like you used to doing while you out and about, or leave your GPS on. It's like so many.
I think another thing that was eating up a lot of the data too that we didn't know about was the VPN. So not knowing better, even though we were out and about, we kept the VPN on, and it was
like when I went back to see like what apps was using data, the VPN had the highest amount of data. So when you go out the house, turn off your VPN if you have a VPN. Like if you needed to like search something to hide your IP address, then just turn it on, but don't forget to turn it off because it will eat up your data. Can you keep? Oh, go ahead. You're not bringing a Mexican number. Currently have T-Mobile.
Yeah, so we have an iPhone something, but it has a spot for 2 SIM cards or two plans. So we have a SIM card with AT&T Mexico, and then we have a T-Mobile. What is it called? What's the actual name of it? What is the name?
Oh, eSIM.
eSIM. That's it.
Yeah. So you can keep your number and get a Mexican number, but your phone has to be paid off first. So if your phone is not paid off, you can't get a Mexican number and put in that SIM card if your phone is not paid off. So as long as your phone is paid off, you can do that, and you can do either one. You can have your Mexican numbers, your eSIM, and keep your T-Mobile SIM card, or reverse.
We chose to do the Mexican like SIM card because we can always go there and get it addressed. Another thing about the phones is T-Mobile told us that our thing was going to be unlimited.
I already told them that.
Oh, my bad.
I said it's not. It's not.
But they keep sending us text messages like
talking about we gonna get
we gonna shut y'all off. We cutting y'all off.
Y'all roaming data. If y'all keep roaming because you've been primarily roaming, whatever. So we looking for another phone plan or looking into like prepaid or something like that. That's just
to keep the number.
Yeah, because you will need a U.S. number. Like if you're trying to get into like your bank accounts or different stuff, and they're like, oh, we sending you a text. You're gonna need that U.S. number. Or like when I'm out, if I spend a certain amount, they'll send me a text and like, is this you? Yes or no? So you're still gonna need that access. How easy was it to get employment? So in order to work here, you have to have a work visa, which means you have to have a residency and a work visa. But honestly, to work here, you're not gonna make what you will be making in the U.S. So most people don't come here to work.
A lot of people do remote work.
Yeah.
So they have a job in the U.S. so they can work from here.
Yeah. Or I don't know if it's legal or not, but some people said, I mean, we don't do it, but some people like host events and charge, or they don't do that. Or I'm just saying, or they sell food, different stuff. So I don't know if that's legal or not. Consult an attorney, not me, because I can't get you out of jail.
The same way you can get a work visa, you can go through the process of like starting your own business.
Oh yeah. And there is somebody opened up an actual storefront here recently. What else?
Somebody said, is it better to get a phone?
Get an unlocked phone and get their phone plan in Mexico, right? Correct. Yeah. Because for the year we pay like $200 USD to have unlimited access to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Uber, all of that comes, WhatsApp, all of that comes with it. So they actually have plans that are less than $200 a year. Yeah. But we just chose that one so we can, keep scrolling while we doing what we're doing out and about.
And we get 10 gigs a month.
10?
It's 10, yeah.
But we got double. Yeah.
Right, so 20, because they had a package where you pay for 10, but you get
double.
Top.
And I mean, the stuff we would go over, it's like impossible. Unless you're watching YouTube.
Yeah, if you're watching YouTube, turn it off right now.
Let's see.
Oh, it's right here. Where'd that come from? What you looking at? Yeah. The phone plan.
Okay, so the next thing is you want to talk about it?
So one thing that made us like, and one thing that we still like about Merida is the fact that it's like a family-centered culture. So sometimes in the States it's like sort of like not kid-friendly, a lot of places that you go. But whenever it comes here, like kids are like woven into the everyday lifestyle here in Merida, which is a good thing.
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, but no, that's one thing that I guess it was a pleasant surprise. It wasn't a bad surprise or anything. It was a pleasant surprise because of the family-centered culture. And as you all know, we have a some kids. So
yeah, and what that means is like at restaurants and different stuff, they'll have like huge play places with actual people in there attending to the kids that can help them, so they don't get hurt, play with them, you can leave them a tip for helping out. I was in the grocery store the other day in the Soriana, and they had a whole play place in
just
there.
hidden. It's like the secret garden
Yeah,
wherever you
I was
go
like,
with a person to watch the children.
Yeah, everything. So I was like, is that a play place in the grocery store?
Big slides.
Yeah, so it was really, really nice. Just being able to go, or like if we want to go to a restaurant, we able to go and the kids can go play while we eat, and they can come back and eat and then go play again. And it's just really nice being able to have like that intimacy and just
Yeah, if you wanna do some work, you wanna just think.
Oh yeah, that's another thing.
Get out the house.
You can go work and they can be in the play area. So that's something that's really new but really nice.
It's like a cheat code.
Yeah. Let's see. It says, is there specific cars that they use? Oh, what happened?
It's better to get the unlocked phone. Right here, she rechecked it. Can you use your card that you have from the what?
Oh yeah.
Your debit card?
Yeah, like a debit card. Yeah, you can. I suggest you to put like the alert on your cards, like telling them like I'm gonna be in this country, so they don't for however amount of time, so they don't decline your transactions.
Yeah, just find out your bank policy whenever it comes to going out the country.
Do you see teenagers in there? Oh yes, it's a whole group. They do.
They have a whole mom group, right?
Yeah, but the teenagers, they did an escape room recently. They had a Nerf fight. They did a shopping day with just like the teens. So there's like all type of events for like each age set. Like even for like the little ones, they do meetups at the park or all type of stuff. Anything you can think about. Like the community is like really good. What's that? That's Lucy. What else? My daughter would love that. We would too. Oh yeah. We definitely love it. For real, for real. Is there a specific card that everyone uses to make purchase? Like for example, Sophia? I don't know what Sophia is. Or can you use your bank card to make purchases? Oh, you can use your bank card. You can use your bank card. Once you get your residency, you can get a local bank, or some people say you can even get one with a temporary, not temporary, with a what's it called?
Tourist visa.
With a tourist visa, you can even get one. I don't know. We haven't tried that, but we plan on opening up a bank account. And then you can use, your local bank cards, which help at some places, especially if you get a permanent residency, you can get credit cards and stuff, and they have a lot of like zero interest promotions and stuff like that.
Oh, that's another point too. With your permanent or temporary residency, like you can go to parks for free, like
oh yeah.
Like
on Sundays.
The ruins.
Sundays,
yeah.
It's like a certain day.
In Mexico, when they went to Six Flags, like they had like a local price and a service price.
Was that a Six Flags?
It was Six Flags. Yeah.
Okay. So in certain places they have different price ranges for tourists versus locals. So that card can save you some money, like for real. Especially like when you go into a place like Cancun, because the tourist price versus the local price is like an extreme difference. And like Cancun was the one place I really noticed it was like that. Okay, thanks. Now I noticed that they charge you an internal fee every time you use it. And at least the bank doesn't have something happen to you all. No, I think so. The thing is, you have to find a bank or use a card that doesn't have international transaction fees. Ours don't have international transaction fees. Credit cards or bank cards. So we don't have to worry about that. So that's that's actually a good point.
Yeah.
That's something you want to check before. Make sure you don't have any international fees, because every time you go to take out money,
that can rack up.
Yeah, like the conversion rate, the conversion fees plus whatever they're charging you. And All right, the next thing is the amount of nice restaurants. We didn't talk about that. We talked about the play areas.
Yeah, we talked about the play areas, which is a great plus. But
It's a lot of really nice restaurants here, and I don't know. I just didn't expect that. I don't know why I didn't expect that, but not even just here, like in Mexico in general. So many nice, like delicious, but fancy nice, like. You can get dressed up, go all out, put your heels on with your little clutch fancy restaurants, and they be packed, like packed. So it that's to me it's nice. Like I said, we didn't come here with the right clothes at first. Now we ready, but it's really nice to see.
The Six Flags is in Mexico City.
Yeah.
Just to clarify.
Yeah, in Mexico City.
Danielle said you need to speak Spanish.
It depends on where you are and what part of Mexico you in. In Merida, I think you pretty much need to know some Spanish.
Some Spanish. If not, we're gonna make a video about this one day too. But there's ways to get around not knowing Spanish. Like Danique knows, she knows a little bit of Spanish. She paid attention in high school. Yeah. But I didn't see the point in high school, so.
But yeah, so.
And I still make it. Like I go and do stuff more so now, but I go and do stuff on my own. I can navigate.
Yeah. So it depends on where you are. Like in places like Cancun, Playa del Carmen, you only gotta know a lick of Spanish, honestly, unless you venture into like the more local side, which I've done on my own because I feel I feel confident doing that, but it just depends on where you are. But we definitely.
What happened? Okay.
My phone case broke. But yeah, so I forgot what I was saying. My phone case.
No, this time I spent like feeling confident, like going out from.
Yeah, so it just depends on where you are, honestly. But Google Translate will be your best friend. And if you use Google Translate, make sure you download like the whole Spanish thing so that when you don't have a signal, you can still use the Google Translate.
Like you talked about with that with the data thing. Whenever you run out of data, you're gonna be out there like.
You're gonna be real lost if you don't have that Google Translate. Yeah. My phone thing broke. I really
crazy.
Had it for like 2 years though. Let's see. Because they charge me when we purchase our hotel and activities. Oh yeah, definitely check that out. Yeah. Okay, what else?
Oh, it's right here.
No, go ahead. Start telling.
Oh, what you looking at?
I'm just looking to see because you added some stuff, so I was just trying to see.
Oh yeah. One thing it took a while to get used to, like whenever we first got here, but more so for Danique because it's like this in Europe, is at restaurants, in the States, most places you can get unlimited refills once you buy the drink. Here, that's not the case. Like once you get a drink, you only getting that one drink, so you better sip slow or be ready to buy another one. Yeah. And I'm talking about sodas, juice.
And water, you have to pay for water.
Yeah, water.
Well, some places,
you want to pay for water.
Some places give you free water.
Filtered water.
I don't know. You don't know. Don't take the chance. Just pay for the water bottle, so you know for sure that you're not gonna have BGs or anything after. What else? Oh, the medical care.
You want to talk about it?
Oh, let me see. What's next?
The credit card.
What's the credit card process?
Oh, just with the credit card process, like in the States, they take your card away from the table. But here they bring the card reader to the table, and no one ever takes your card away from out of your sight.
And if you're in a situation where they do want to take your card, don't give it to them because at no point should somebody walk away with your card because we've seen that happen. We've actually been at dinner with someone and they took their card and then they charged them like 3 times on the card. And I don't know if it was a mistake, maybe it wasn't working. They were like, "Oh, we doing it," and they didn't know. I don't know, but just they should always bring the card reader to your table. I forgot about that. That's a good point.
Yeah, that's a real good point. That's the coaching.
Okay, points to find a bank that doesn't charge you the fees next. You welcome, fam.
Yeah. Another thing that was a pleasant surprise. This was another pleasant surprise. Was medical care in Merida.
I'm about to WhatsApp my doctor right now.
Yeah, it's like your doctor and everything is so accessible.
Yeah. Literally.
They'll come to your house.
Yes, they do house calls. You can get labs in your house. You can have your medications delivered, which I guess you can pretty much have your medications delivered in the US too, but it's more like a pre-planned thing. Here you can literally go on the app, order your stuff, and get it the same day. It's not like a wait or through a whole company.
Said, you better make sure you're not thirsty then. Yeah, you better.
I know, right?
sneak something in from the OXO.
Oh. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so but you have access to the doctors. Like every doctor we've ever seen, like for the kids, dentists, anybody, my gynecologist, everybody. I can literally right now, if I have an issue, just text them. Like I don't have to go and talk to a secretary or a nurse, anybody. I have direct access to the doctor.
And that was one of our first experiences because we told you in the last live, I think that the kids got a stomach virus the first time we were here.
Yeah.
And we were like, we can go ahead and talk about this, but at the pharmacy, they give you the medicine, but they don't really give you good instructions on a lot of the medication. It's just like a IKEA type thing where they just put all the parts in front of you, you figure it out.
And I'm a nurse, and they handed me this box of medicine. I was like, okay, cool, whatever, I don't know, maybe I know the lady, she didn't tell me. I can't even say that. She didn't tell me. So I got the box. I'm like, cool. I opened up that box. I was like, what is this? It was just powder in a little thing. I was like, now wait. So what am I supposed to do with this powder? Like, how much am I supposed to mix in here? Is it supposed to be warm? Is it supposed to be cold? Am I supposed to refrigerate it after? It was like no instructions, like none. So that was a real like culture shock for me. So I'm like, what? I'm at home playing a pharmacist mixing medicine. And so, I know, but the good thing was I had the doctor's number. I was able to text her and say, like, hey, this is what they gave me, send her a picture.
Yeah, she was like, just send me a picture.
Yeah. Like,
send me a picture of what's going on.
And it was nice. And in between, like the stuff wasn't working, like the medications weren't working. And she even like, okay, go get this, show them this message, and they'll give you this. So that was really nice, and I have to make another appointment to go through anything. Just send a message. She told me what to get, and the second thing she ordered, like, fixed knives. So that was really nice.
Somebody asked, Sharon asked, how do we find...
Oh, wait, they said about the prices first.
What is that? Oh, she almost...
How are the prices? That's a good question. Very affordable. And it depends. It's affordable. It's very affordable.
I hate to say because it's all perspective.
It is definitely perspective because for us,
give them an idea how much a doctor visit costs.
Okay.
And they can determine
a doctor visit, like a regular doctor visit, costs about $30 USD, and that's total. Like I had an allergic reaction to something, and so I needed a shot and everything, and I wasn't charged extra for the shot, the medicine, nothing. That was all included in that doctor visit. Now, if you need labs or something like that, you have to pay for that, but that's still like, depending on the lab, it can range. Like if it's just basic.
I got like 20. I got like I mean, like at that time, I did a checkup. I got like
full workup for like what, 150?
Like 150.
Yeah. What else? Like for the
USD though, not peso.
Yeah, like USD.
150 USD.
For the kids, for their doctors, it was like $20 or $30 too. When I went to a specialist, like when I went to the gynecologist, that was $45. And I went to another specialist, and it was like
we've been to the doctor.
I know, right? That was like $30 USD. And this is not like a copay. This is the total price for the visit. This is not like, oh, you dropped $30 now, we'll bill you the rest later. No, this is the total visit.
We went to the dentist. That was like 800 pesos.
Was it? I can't remember.
We got a cleaning, but it was. I
don't know. We'll tell y'all later because I really have no clue.
And what else? So those are a little bit of ideas about how much it costs.
Yeah,
from our experience.
Yeah, and I had a ultrasound done, not like pregnancy ultrasound done, but I had a ultrasound done, and it was how much did you pay? Did you pay
1,000 pesos? But it was like
800.
800 pesos.
800 pesos, which is like 40 USD.
40 D.
And that was the total thing. So anyway, we can keep going on prices, but is there a hospital close by where you live?
We haven't been to the eye doctor yet. And how do we choose our doctors?
How did you find and choose your doctor? So it all depends. Like we get recommendations out of the groups,
Yeah, like
or
the Facebook groups,
or from locals, depending on who we know. Like I found a doctor like from a local friend. I asked about
and
it.
every doctor we've been to so far, they all speak like perfect English.
Yeah.
So there's no
Like,
gap in communication.
Everyone. And I took Nash to the doctor in Playa del Carmen, English. Now I have to go to the doctor in right. Now I have to go to the doctor in Costa Rica because of like the whole stomach thing in English. The people like at the front desk know, but like the actual doctors, in which we noticed that like most people who went to like private schools or who are considered more educated, they most likely speak English.
You touched on an eye doctor, right?
Yeah, we haven't been to an eye doctor.
All the prices in there.
Yeah, for doctors. That's what we were talking about. Is there a hospital close by where you live? There's so many hospitals.
You can Google it right now. Where is it? Fargo? Fargo? Spell it though. F-A-R.
But what about Fargo?
I was gonna tell Mr. Google just to see like that's one.
Like it's a nice one.
It's a nice hospital.
But yeah,
and they take a lot of from what we haven't tried it yet, but they said that they take a lot of insurance from the U.S. Like they have an office that they can like link it.
Yeah, they pretty much told us that they'll probably take our insurance. So, I just didn't want to wait around that day that I went, and that was when Nash first got sick. That was months ago.
Spell that hospital again so they can Google it on their phone.
It's F-A-R-O. Why you want to put that hospital out there?
Well, that's just an example. I don't get paid. I don't know.
It's a lot of hospitals.
There's a lot of hospitals.
A lot. So the one nearest to us, I don't know the one nearest, but it has to be less than 10 minutes away. Yeah.
It's not far.
For a specialist, 45. Oh yeah. I was surprised by that. Okay, what's next?
Hospital close by.
Yeah.
Any other questions before we move to the next one?
I feel like we need a dance break. Check it out. Let's see.
All right, and then this is going to be the last one that we touch on for tonight. Unless Danique finds another one that I didn't cut and paste into the screen.
Whatever.
But I cut and paste directly from it. But you remember how we said that best neighborhood for kids? I want a yard.
A yard. You gotta go. Not that you have to. I'm pretty sure it's some places inside the petty code, but like for like that extra space and all of that, most of the time you have to go outside the petty code.
Outside the loop, which
so
it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Just like in the States, you have to go outside the city to get more land. So
yeah. But all the best neighborhood for kids. So many neighborhoods have like parks and. I don't even know, so I can't answer that question. But I know that, like, literally, like most places you go or live is gonna be a park within like 5 blocks from you. So many parks.
So many parks. So many. It's a kid friendly culture, man.
Yeah, like for real.
They really, it's a kid friendly culture. But because it's a kid friendly culture, it's a family centered culture. One thing you have to be prepared for here is the turnaround time for goods and services. So it's not like in the States where if you, all right, I want to get this tomorrow, like internet or something like that, you may have to wait a little longer because it's not that urgency or that sense of, all right, we have to do this now to make this money. So we want to do as much as we can in as little time as possible.
But I just want to say that's mostly based on what we heard, because from experience, we got good luck. Knock on wood. I want some wood.
Well, the first time we got internet, though, it took them a little. Well, no, I finessed that.
Yeah, like so we actually have lucked up. Luckily, this is a good topic. Okay, so but luckily, luckily we lucked up and like everything we need. Like when we ran out of gas one day, which don't run out of gas, but they came.
We're talking about like house.
Oh, like.
Not car gas.
Not car. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, like in the house. Like we ran out of gas because it's a tank, right? It's a tank that sits on the top of our house. It can either be on the side or the top, but ours is on the top. And we have to like get it filled like every 3 months, basically, depending on how much you put in there. But we ran out of gas and we didn't know the signs of running out of gas. And at first it was like, okay, just light the
I was
eye,
like,
light the
dang,
eye.
it was a little chilly. It was not
Oh,
chilly.
the
It was colder
showers
that
felt
morning. So we
like
were like,
warmer.
man, what happened to the hot water?
Yeah, I was like,
Man, the gas went out. The stove went out. Like, man, what's going on?
yeah. But at first it was like lukewarm, and we was like, oh, it must not, need to heat up in the stove. We was like, oh, let's just light it, and it lit. So, but then like one day it was just gone, and they came like the same day. But one thing that we had to get used to is like the cost of electricity and monitoring what's the thing called?
The box that tells you how much usage you have.
The meter.
The meter.
The meter. I ain't never thought about monitoring no electricity meter and
Why
how
do you
many
have to? Why
kilowatts.
do you have to do that?
Oh my God. Because you're gonna be like us and have how much was that be?
More than
Like-
what should have been. But it was hot, so we would run the ACs and
Everything.
all that other kind of stuff.
Woo. And and that bill went up high. And like from that, we learned like, okay, we gotta monitor the kilowatts that we're using, because if you go over a certain amount for 3 months out of the year, then they basically put you into this higher bracket where your internet bill is insane. So they start charging you like you're a business. So, and you can't go down unless you like do a whole year of like low electricity use. So that was something we had to get used to, was like literally looking at the meter outside, like how much internet do we use? Even the gas thing, like.
Well, not internet, but energy.
Sorry, not internet, energy. That you're using. And then even the gas thing, like you just used to gas coming in and you pay your bill. You're not used to a truck coming around with gas, and they like climb on top of the house and plug it up like it's a car. Like they put it in there and they have a little meter running. You pay them however much.
Yeah,
it's literally like going to the gas station.
Let me get 20 on.
Yeah, and they literally put it in your house. But it's another thing, you gotta make sure you don't run out of gas. Like it's crazy.
But it's like learning pains that hopefully we can buy and share with you, like you can avoid.
Yeah.
How is the internet? The internet is they have a few different companies, but overall the internet is pretty good. Like while I was here, I did a lot of things from my computer, like the internet back in the States, and I wasn't let down too many times.
Yeah, and
I think one thing outside of the internet though, if you do plan on working, is knowing like where you live, because sometimes if you live in like a more remote area, like outside the loop, you might have power outages every once in a while.
Or in Central, I heard Central.
Or in Central. So that's something to ask whenever you do find whenever you are looking at a house, like how is the internet grid, and also do you have a lot of
and do the speed test on your phone if you can. Like when you're looking at a house, if they already have like the internet set up, do a speed test to make sure it's going to be good enough for you. And then also, like we have one issue, like a lot of houses are made of concrete, so it's really hard for the Wi-Fi signal to go through. So you might need an extender, a router extender, which we had to get one for here because the internet like would not reach the bedrooms. So that's something else to think about, like router extenders. When you move a certain place, asking like what internet service is actually available, because you want to go with an internet service that people have like good things to say about.
What else with the internet before?
I was gonna say about the emergencies, because she said we don't have to worry about emergencies. She loved that. But
emergencies, what?
We was talking about like hospitals and stuff. But one thing to notate is, number one, they don't have EpiPens here. So if you have a kid with an allergy, or if you have an allergy, bring your EpiPen and make sure it don't expire. That's a trip you're gonna have to make back to keep that. So like make a plan to like keep your EpiPens current and up to date. And granted, you can extend them. You know, they have a little thing you can view, whatever. That's a whole other subject. But just make sure you have an EpiPen. And also, ambulance, like that's not really like
it's like like individual companies that do it.
Yeah. So when you have a true emergency, it could be a problem unless you have a car, you know, somebody with a car that can come, that's really close, that can help you, because there's not like in the US where it's like you call 911, boom, it's like a fire station or somewhere close, it's gonna come to you super fast. like that is not an option here. Like ambulances are few and in between, so that's something to like really know, and especially if you like somebody with health issues or you bringing somebody with health issues, like that's very important. And the EpiPen thing is very important to know. Like you will not get that here. You have to bring that. So don't forget.
Teacher Jay said, "Are there black people?"
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's
Yeah.
one thing we were. That's another pleasant surprise that we encountered
Yeah.
coming here. Like as far as interacting with black people, black Americans, or whatever.
Yeah.
You're definitely gonna be able to do that as much as you want to.
Yeah.
Like at any time, you could probably do something, and it could be 50 to 100, like black people, black Americans.
More about 100.
Well, right now, if you did something
if it was a big
with
event,
children
probably,
and children and
but they do.
families.
There's a lot of meetups and a lot of gatherings. Like there's more opportunities and probably that you want to like.
Yeah, so you can get as much as you need of the culture.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, like we tend to like just chill and do our own thing, but we do like dip in and out of like social events. Yeah. But we low key.
I think the biggest event that we did was one time one of the expats here, she booked a trip to a cenote, and we had a bus load of
what's the bus called? Like the tour?
Charter bus.
Charter bus, yeah.
There's a whole charter bus full of kids and adults like going down to the cenote. So
so that was cool. That was nice. Let's see.
There are a lot of things for the kids to do. So if you're interested in dance, gymnastics, boxing, if you want to just let them go play, there's a lot of
playing parks. Oh, that was another thing we were supposed to talk about, nannies. But I think we can talk about that in another video.
Yeah, we can talk about that another time. Any other questions? Can't let it all go tonight.
I don't know. Do y'all want us to talk about nannies and housekeepers? Because that was a difficult process. It's a difficult process finding a nanny and housekeeper. I would just say it's a difficult process, and then we'll talk about it in another video.
Top 9 said, did you use a realtor or did you use the web and find your own place?
Great question. So, the place that we have, I actually found on Facebook Marketplace. But we did use, so if you find a place, let's just say on Facebook Marketplace, it could either be rented out by the owner or it could be rented out by a realtor representing the owner. So if you come into that situation by yourself and it's just their realtor, you kind of like on your own.
You're on your own.
Yeah, it's like you have nobody like looking out for you, thinking about what's best for you. Everything will be one-sided because their realtor is representing the owners. Even if their realtor says
you put yourself at a disadvantage.
Yeah, even if their realtor says, no, I'm neutral. No. So in that case, I feel like you should bring your own realtor to the table, or like even when you're searching, you should say, even if you don't have a realtor yet, you can say, oh, let me call my realtor.
Let me call my realtor
and then go find a realtor.
And another thing to remember about that is it's not going to cost you anything extra because they're just going to take a certain percentage of the deposit.
Yeah.
So it would probably do you good to have your own realtor, somebody that's like representing you, somebody that speaks the language, somebody that preferably speaks English so that they can translate what's going on.
Yeah, and I was gonna say something else. Oh, but if you wanna, link up with a realtor to look at a bunch of different places, you can do that as well. But I suggest like using a realtor, but also looking for yourself as well on different websites, Facebook Marketplace, driving around town, in areas that you want to look, and then taking down a number and then giving to your realtor and letting them set up the appointments. Yeah, unless you speak perfect Spanish, then you can probably do it all on your own. So you'll be able to effectively communicate. What else? With the realtor piece, I was gonna say something else. I can't remember.
In contact with Married or Moves, but I wasn't sure if I should do it myself.
Okay, so when you hire a realtor, like Terrell was saying, when you find a realtor is not going to charge you to show you places and different stuff. So just know
The
that you
only
can,
fee that they get is from the deposit
yeah,
whenever you
from the
close on the house.
deposit whenever you, yeah.
It's,
So
yeah.
just remember that you can choose whichever way you want. Like there's no right or wrong way. It depends on your comfort level, like with the situation. But just know that there are realtors that you can find that will help you for free, and that they'll just get paid whenever you sign for the house. How do you get around town? We have a car, but we used to do Uber,
for,
Didi, and InDrive.
for the first 6 months.
Yeah.
How is the safety with it being kid friendly? I would say the safety is. It makes me feel secure here. So, and in terms of the kids, I would say it's pretty safe. It sort of reminds me like a small town where everybody takes care of each other. So
Yeah.
that's the vibe I get.
Yeah, and then like I don't know, but where we live now, like it's literally a police officer on the corner every night and patrolling as well during the day.
And then a lot of houses too. Like I would say, a
Oh
majority of
yeah,
the houses you're gonna have a
gate.
gate if you live in a house. So
Yeah,
or even a whole neighborhood or even a gated neighborhood. What do you
yeah,
call
in a
those?
privada.
Privada.
I think I'm saying that wrong,
Privada.
but something like that.
Something like that.
Privada.
Google it.
But yeah, so that or you'll have a gate. So that's another safety feature.
What prompted your move to Mexico? We were just looking for a change of pace. Um, we came out here just to check it out because we really found out about Merida on YouTube but online. We came here to check it out to see if we can do it. And once we came out here and checked it out for like a week or two, well, a week,
A week.
a week, we were like, yeah, man, this is it. And then we ended up moving. So just that urge for something else, and then
And then it turned. Oh, and then it was supposed to be 6 months.
yeah, we were only supposed to be here for 6 months, but now we're like, shoot, like what month?
We had a year.
13.
We just did a year. So yeah. Now we had a year and still looking at
A year
like
and some change.
yeah, another year. But we love it.
And in terms of like working back in the States, like I haven't really missed a beat
Yeah.
with everything that I was doing in the States because a lot of things went online anyway.
Sorry, y'all can hear that. We noise. Someone said yes to the nanny and housekeeper. I'll do a video on that because I feel like it's a whole thing. But just know, with the nanny and housekeeper, don't think you could possibly your first person you find might be match made in heaven, but most likely you're gonna have to like interview a few people, try somebody out. A good thing that we did was like do like a week like trial period. Like, hey, let's see how this works. There's no commitment. You'll still get paid at the end of the week. You can decide if you want to continue. We'll decide if we want to continue. You know, just kind of like take some of that pressure off. And if it don't work out, be like, okay, like no, this wasn't it for us. So they can say, no, this wasn't it for them. I think that's a really good technique.
Yeah.
And then
because we had a nanny quit us one time because she had too much going on. She had school.
Yeah, a job.
That's another thing too. Like a lot of nannies that are gonna speak English
are gonna be in school.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of work around that out. It depends. Like, with a lot of things being online, it helps out. And depending on like what they're studying, but just know like if you have an English speaking nanny, they're most likely in school. Have you been in the same location, moved around? Oh yeah. You want to answer that?
So let me give you a rundown of our year. So the first 6 months before we went back to do the whole visa thing, we stayed in Merida for like 2 months, and then we ended up moving around to like different places in Mexico. But we were still based out of Merida, but we were going like trips to like Mexico City for like a week or two, Guadalajara, Playa del Carmen, we stayed for a month. So Oaxaca, we stayed for a little bit. But after we came back from doing our getting our temporary residency, we've been in Merida for the most part.
We good.
Like we had a chance to like check everything out.
Yeah, we good for a while. Okay.
Yeah, so we want to chill. What are you looking for whenever you say considering retiring there? Just Just not sure what
What
area.
area?
What do you mean, what area?
Like in Mexico, like what state you want to go to?
Or what area? Are you talking about what area in Merida? Like what neighborhood?
Do y'all know Spanish? So, Terrell, do you know Spanish?
See, nah, I know about 10 words. It's improving though. I'm up to like 15 now.
Anyways, but no, so I know enough Spanish to get me by. But I can understand literally almost everything that's said, which that's very helpful for us because being able to hear what people saying is I don't know, it works. But like actually speaking, I'm working on that. I'm getting there. I do have like pretty much most days, as long as I'm not tired and my brain not foggy, I have like good conversations. Hey y'all too loud. I have like good conversations with like our housekeeper. She only speaks Spanish, so that's my practice every week too.
Yeah, Teacher J said, where do we store our stuff? So what we did was we got like a cheap apartment that had like a base here, a home base here, and then we just shot out from there.
Yeah. So when we were here, like we had a place to stay, enough bedrooms for everybody. But we factored into our budget where it was like, okay, we're paying this amount, but we also have this amount that we can still like travel with and have like accommodations like in a hotel or whatever when we travel. So that was nice, but it was just stressful. Not stressful, it was fun. It was just like
it's like it was just being like I guess you could say overstimulating because we're traveling with kids, like changing environments all the time, like just it was a lot of adjusting. Yeah, so
and then
we're happy to be back and chilling.
When we were in between places, like when we went back to do our residency, we had some friends. Thank God they let us like keep our stuff at their place for like 2 months. Like 2 months until we came back. Because without that, we would have had to look like all of our like 7 or 8 suitcases back, plus all the stuff we accumulated. It would have been a whole thing. So that was really nice. Again, like building your tribe and making those connections are really nice. Somebody said something I was going to answer. I can't remember, but
it was a hire.
I can't remember. Maybe I think I know, but the other thing I was gonna say as far as like having staff in your house, because at one point we had a chef that came twice a week, and then housekeeping services 2 to 3 times a week, and then the nanny like every day, Monday through Friday. Just remember, like when you have these people in your house, that their energy matters. So you might get somebody that might be the best housekeeper ever, but if they come in and they don't talk to you, they don't interact with you or whatever, like that's not that well for us, because we're like happy-go-lucky talking, like we want to joke, we want to talk to you, we want to build that relationship. Just make sure like whoever you hire like actually blends in,
matches your
energy, because that's very important to just make sure that you have somebody that's just gonna make the journey feel a little bit better.
You may not want somebody to talk at all. That may be
might be your thing. Like, hey, don't say nothing to me. Come in. That's cool too. But just make sure you find somebody that matches whatever your energy level is. If they're gonna be in your home, a lot.
And I think he brought up a good point by just saying like doing that trial, like just seeing like not committing to anything long term.
I just need to start visiting each other around. My dream is near the beach where I heard great things. Oh yeah. So I think honestly that's the best thing, because you don't know until you travel around and experience different places, and then you will end up settling, and then maybe you'll go travel somewhere and visit. Like, why did not come here? So I suggest doing that.
We remixed our whole plan. So when we first were moving here, we had like a house we were gonna rent, and we had already paid a deposit and everything. Like it was set. But then we said, man, like let's try. That's not even. We want something different, so let's not lock ourselves down. Like for a little bit, let's just travel around and see like what's in Mexico. Let's be free.
Yeah.
So
definitely for you, like, and it's gonna be an adventure. Every place you go is so different, and just it's gonna fulfill something different. And I think it's definitely worth just visiting every place on the list, and maybe like talk to some locals and see some places that they suggest, because then you can visit some other places that you never even heard of or thought about. I was gonna say something. I don't know. Yeah, my brain going down right now. But yeah.
Did we sell all our stuff from the States before moving? No, we put our stuff in storage. But we were having this conversation the other day. If we could do it for us, if we could do it all over again, we probably would have did a few things differently. Like, yeah, because we have like a storage for like our whole house in there right now. We told you how long we've been here.
Yeah, and we paying for that every month.
We could be doing something else. And the kids are they're in homeschool.
Inexpensive to travel. Oh, that's actually a good question. So for one person, are you just one person, two people? But once you actually get in Mexico to travel within Mexico, it's like relatively inexpensive.
So the furthest place I think we traveled from Merida was Mexico City, which is probably like a 3 hour flight. Probably like a 2 or 3 hour flight. It's not charging. It's plugged up, right? It's not charged. It's not plugged in. It was like a 2 or 3 hour flight, and I think for each ticket, it was like 50 USD.
Well, I just looked at it recently, and it was like about like 40 USD, 50 USD, like round trip. So it's definitely inexpensive to travel around Mexico. Way more inexpensive for somebody who's not traveling as a family of 5.
Yeah, we gotta multiply that 40 by 5 every time.
Every time we go somewhere.
It's a little different. Going back to the States to live. Man.
No say.
It's a possibility. Who knows? Like, I'm not like.
No say. We're not pressed to do it.
We're not pressed to do it, and we're not pressed not to do it. So
I think
we're trying to set it up to where our location is independent. Like, we don't have whatever we're doing, like we can do it from anywhere. So we have the option to say, okay, we can go back to the States, so we can stay in Mexico, we can do X, Y, Z. But right now, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like I don't have no motivation.
No, and to go back.
I don't even miss the food right there. I'm like, man, I just eat what's here, man.
Yeah. Any other questions? This has been a good talk though. I really love doing the lives. Oh no, it's not bad. We just like we talk about that. So like when you ask that question, we like we don't know.
But that's another thing. Like I don't. Whenever some people talk, they're like, man, I'm never going back to the States. Oh no. But I mean, you never know. You can never say never. So it's all about like what feels right now, what makes the most sense for you and your situation. So
what else? Any other questions y'all have before we end this live? We posted that in one of our one of our last videos about furnishing a home, but we can definitely talk about that a little bit now. You do have the option. You want to talk about it? I know I be talking all the time, y'all. But you do have the option of furnishing a house or buying a house that's already furnished or a house that's partially furnished. But like we said in our video, just remember that if you get a house that's not furnished, most likely that means no appliances, no refrigerator, no microwave, no oven, no none of that. So like unfurnished really means unfurnished, not just furniture. And furnished means furnished, like nightstands, beds, couches.
Sometimes sheets.
Yeah, sometimes sheets if you want that. Our place that we have now is actually furnished. It's mostly furnished. The only thing, it was furnished. They had a couch in the living room, and we was like, no, we don't want that. So we went out and bought our own set off of Facebook Marketplace.
I don't know. Somebody said something about shipping their household goods from the States. I think you have to be a temporary resident.
So you can ship your things. You can be temporary or permanent. That just gives you like a certain amount of time, like after you get it. I think it's like 6 months or something. Like after you do your temporary residency, I think it's like you have 6 months to bring your things over. And also the things you bring over can't be new. They have to be at least 5 years old. I think it's like 5. It's I don't know. It's like a amount of years on a day. The things you bring over have to be. So basically, you can't get all new stuff and bring it over. They probably just want to make sure you're not going to sell it. I don't know why that's in place, but that is.
She's how much African Queen said. How much does it cost to buy? If I were you, I would go to Facebook Marketplace just to see like.
Teacher J is JB.
JB.
I was like.
But no, I would go to Facebook Marketplace just to get an idea of what the prices are. Like, do a quick search and wherever you're going, Merida, and then just to see.
Hold on, wait. I'm gonna go ahead. Where were you staying? Like 3 hours from me. So where are you gonna be staying? 3 hours? I'm trying to think about what's 3 hours away.
Like Cancun.
Could sell it, not sell it. What's the place called by the beach? I don't know. Where you gonna be at? That's 3 hours away. I'm curious. Or Cancun, yeah, Cancun and Playa.
Cancun.
How much does it cost to buy a 3 and 2 bedroom house? Like you said, it just depends. It all depends on your budget. You can and what type of like luxuries you like. It all depends.
How much space you want?
Yeah.
And like if you go outside the loop, most of the time you can get more you can get more bang for your buck.
Yeah. Like we were looking at a 4-bedroom, like 2 or 3 bedroom house outside of Pettico, like when we first moved here, but like less than $1,000 USD a month, and it had a big old yard, a big pool. It was inside a gated community with a park and a gym. All of these things for like less than $1,000 a month. 4 bedrooms. Oh, it was 4 bedrooms, 2 or 3 bathrooms, but then it also had a outside area for a service room
for like your nanny or whatever,
or an office space, a guest room. So it's really 5 bedrooms technically. Yeah. So yeah, 5 different. Okay.
I thought it was somewhere in the area.
You welcome, top notch tea. I like that top notch tea. What else? Have you wanted me to ask that question? Okay. Yes, we're renting. We rent. Okay. But apply the apartment. Hopefully you like it. We were there for like you said, like a month. We ate some good food. I really love being close to the beach.
It's a strong community down there. Like,
oh yeah,
they be kicking it. They kick it. They be kicking it. It's like a younger crowd. It's like a different vibe, man. It's a different vibe.
I'm like, where is this again? Merida. Marita. I saw somebody say that, but no, in Merida.
Oh, you can look up. That's what we found. That's what we found our house at on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh yeah. So yeah, on Facebook Marketplace you'll be able to see. You'll see all.
She said she only see like where you can buy a house, but you can't. She doesn't see like the option to search rentals.
What had a price on there for buying a house? So just search. Okay. So matter of fact, so since y'all here, we can talk about this. We actually are gonna come out with an ebook. This is a free ebook for starters. We'll have like some that's not free, but the free one has like the key terms when you're searching, like doing your search for a rental. So actually to know like what to search for in Spanish.
Oh, that's the problem.
Yeah, so you just have to type in renta. All right, I'm not typing anything. So renta. That's what you search for rental properties, and this is for sale. So if you see this. That's for sale. Just so you know the difference. But yeah, so we'll put the link out to the ebook soon, so you'll be able to have those key terms when you're searching on what to look for. It's an okay. You going to a resort.
Also,
in Playa apartment.
There's a lot of resorts in Playa.
She does all inclusive. Probably the 5s. But they have other all inclusive resorts.
All inclusives.
Go to Merida, we would love to connect with you all when we do. Just hit us up.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to move there. Okay. Yeah, we like it. We like it here. We suggest if you want to give it a try, give it a try. Don't commit to it until you try it. Don't make a long-term plan until you try it.
Because even like I would say Merida and Playa del Carmen, two different vibes, man. What vibe do you want? Like Playa is more of like I would say like Miami, Kiki, because maybe not like Miami,
but it's like more, it's lively.
It's more.
Hey Tyler, she done came in after sending me the messages.
And Meredith is more like a city. It's more versatile. It's more laid back. It's more.
Yeah, but you can still go out and have fun and
Oh yeah,
turn
it's got
up and
everything. It's
get
got
good
everything you
music. To
need.
me, it's like a good balance. It's like what you need to like stay out of trouble, but also have a good time.
And if you got a family, it's
Yeah, I
definitely
guess you can
lit.
find trouble everywhere you go, but
I ain't finding no trouble.
so let's see what else. Y'all have any more questions? I really love the lives.
Oh
I
yeah, all right.
think we said we might try to do like one live a week. That way we can like keep answering questions and just share knowledge and different things that we experience. Any
Yes.
other questions,
I
y'all?
don't feel like I'm acting on here. I don't like the
Are you
video.
homeschooling?
Yeah, we
Yes,
are. We're
unfortunately,
homeschooling.
we are.
A lot of work, but it's
Yeah,
all good.
we looking for help this next time.
I quit.
Thank you. A lot of good info. Thank you for watching. Thank you for interacting because this live could be dry, but thanks to y'all, we actually have stuff to talk about and y'all engage us so much.
Yeah,
So I think that's really
we can
good.
start doing a live a week, and one thing that you can do is you can let us know like what topics you want us to talk about. So can they
Yeah.
send a message to us? They gotta send a message to us on Instagram, right?
Yeah, I don't think YouTube has messages.
So yeah, if you follow our Instagram,
It's at the Black Family Experience all together.
yeah.
Shit, I ain't talking too much.
Nah,
No, you
man,
doing good, Tanner. We like this.
yeah,
We like
yeah.
this. We like this interaction. But yeah, y'all can send us messages on Instagram. Let me type this. Y'all can email us.
Hello?
Oh Lord. Hold on. Let me do this right quick.
You used to speak in spelling Spanish words. Can't spell English.
Okay.
Best hotel in the area? What?
It depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah, I was about to say, what are you looking for? What's the best hotel in your opinion in your area? So we can give you an idea of what you're looking for.
Can you party in marriage? What is JV doing? JV. Yes, yes, you can, as you know. Sis, your brow. Thank you. I love my brows. Oh, I did get my brows microbladed here. I feel the men a little bit today, but
Mine are natural.
I got my eyebrows microbladed. I can't even talk. You got me excited. But I got them microbladed here, and it was like 3,000 pesos, which is like 150 USD, which microblading costs like $500 USD. So that was like, yeah.
Yeah, my joints are natural.
Yeah, they're real natural. They suck. But
Yeah, I cut my unibrow.
I just need somewhere close to visit and check out. So a place we do this actual it's close. It's not in the center, but it's nice. Is Residence Inn. We really like Residence Inn, and I had somebody that I recommended Residence Inn to recently, and she loved it. JB, get off this live. This is a family channel. You are about to get blocked. You are about to get blocked. Get off. But yes, Residence Inn, look it out. It's really nice, and it's right across the street from a mall, so you'll be able to.
What's the joint spell with Cardo 60?
Oh yeah, okay, that's another one. So Residence Inn is one because it's a mall right across the street, and it's in the North Day, which is around where a lot of people actually look for houses, depending on what you're looking for. Or if you want to be more in Central, there's a place called
What's the name of it?
Dang, I always NH Hotels.
And there's another one too there. NH Hotels or
I booked the Residency. And yes, you'll like it. You gonna like it. It's nice, and you still have like the kitchen and everything, and it's in a nice
true.
area. And then NH Hotel is in Central, but it's in a place called Paseo 60. So it's a bunch of restaurants, and you can walk to Central. And
I think.
Oh Lord, I don't know. But you can watch the Central, but then at night they have like live music, and then inside like the Mercado area, you can get like 40 peso shots, and which is $2, or like good wings and stuff. I know it's on my spot, but we love it. Let's see. What about people for your hair, sis? Have you found anyone? So there's like a couple of people here that braid hair and provide like lock services and stuff. I have not used them because I know how to do hair. So I do my own hair, whether it's braids, twists, faux locks, this, you ain't gonna know what this is. Just know I be finessing some stuff. The kids hair, everything. So I'm not the person for that because I just don't need that service. And I have people to bring me hair because I can't find hair. So like right now, my mom, I ordered some hair from Amazon to my mama, and my mama gonna ship it to our traveling mailbox, and then I'll get it. So it's a process, but it's worth it to me. What you laughing at?
So you got the hair plug.
But somebody here does sell hair, and I'm gonna buy some hair and try it out, and I'll let y'all know.
My girl be in the hair store.
Oh yeah, and somebody's gonna be opening up a hair store soon once she get her stock in, so that's gonna be nice, like a black hair store. I'm excited for that. That way I don't have to worry about shipping. Any other questions that y'all have? Y'all, please make sure y'all share, some of our videos, our content on y'all Facebook, Instagram. Y'all know, talk about us, at us. We trying to get these followers, not followers, but subscribers up. We gonna be showing up. We actually been doing pretty good on showing up now that we settling and being still. So so when y'all share us to people, that's love, and we appreciate it because we really want to grow. So that we can start bringing out like big time content sooner or later.
They have people that braid hair. I see it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like some people here that can braid and do locks. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank y'all for sharing, for real. I appreciate that. If y'all don't have any more questions, we gonna deal.
And we might start doing this. What?
We said once a week.
Once a week. Maybe.
We'll see. Like if the engagement goes down, then we'll cut it off. But if it stays like this, which we'll keep it because it's good. Like people get to watch the videos and then they get to read the comments, and it's a lot of good information. When y'all ask these type of questions, it makes the videos even better. Yes, keep posting. Y'all the only family that posts from there. I love y'all content. Thank you. Like family, maybe family, because there's like people that post, but I don't think maybe people that post as a family. I don't know though, because a lot of times when I search, I do like the keep the momentum going. The kids did good. They did. I told them if they do good, they was gonna get a treat. So we're gonna get them a snack. Maybe go get some churros. Churros, Poppy churro, what is it? I don't even know what that means. I forgot. Let me stop saying stuff.
Oh, I know what you're trying. Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say. I just don't know what that means. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. What you trying to do? But so we appreciate y'all, and yeah, we gonna get you some churros. Churros sound really good, or something. But all right, y'all.
And what you said? What do you have a YouTube channel too? Drop it in the chat, man. We'll definitely follow.
I think I already
subscribe.
did. Oh, the dessert. That's a good question. It depends. We have found some sweet desserts, but most desserts
Local
are
desserts
are not
are not sweet.
sweet.
But you got Krispy Kreme, you have spot. You know, like Krispy Kreme.
Boo, tomato, tomato, boo, tomato. Not really. He love Krispy Kreme. But like traditionally, the sweets are not sweet. You know, unless it's like processed. But like the stuff that you're gonna get from like restaurants and stores and stuff like that,
It's healthier. It
it's
doesn't have all
healthier.
the.
Yeah, you can tell
It
it's
doesn't
made with
have
like
all the.
real
Yeah,
sugar
yeah.
and no processed stuff. So,
It's real.
so I'm not a big sweets person over here.
It's called.
Okay, I think I subscribed already.
Yeah, I follow you
But if
my
not,
other page.
yeah, I'll subscribe if I didn't. But I thought I did.
And everybody else show love too.
Yes.
But I think we're gonna go ahead and hop off. Go eat some food real quick.
Oh yeah, Lucy cooked today.
Get hungry. Yeah.
I love eating bucket food.
Yes. But all right, but yeah, on the Instagram, on our email, shoot us things you want to ask questions about.
Yes,
And
I
then-
linked it. I put it up in the comments, our email and Instagram for you to contact us. So let us know. Hoping to have you all as a guest. Oh yeah, I gotta tell him about that. I'm gonna tell him. Thank you for reminding me. I know he confused. I forgot all about
She
it.
gonna be telling me, man.
Don't start. But all right then, y'all. So we out. Thank y'all so much for watching. We will catch y'all next time. We hope y'all really got something out of this. Peace. Oh wait, you already ended it?
No, it's still going.
Hold on.
We gonna take a picture, I guess.
I just like to do a video.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right, y'all.
Bye, y'all.